Things can turn ugly when a woodworker has to turn into a remodeler or a trim carpenter. Woodworkers love square. We obsess over it. We live for it. But most home builders treat it as a casual suggestion. So when a woodworker gets ready to put something into their home, like a built-in shelf, you're going to have to accept the fact it probably isn't going to be perfectly square. I've built an exaggerated example of what you might run into with any sort of a remodeling project. Let's say this is a little nook where you want to put a built-in shelf. You can see I've nailed in a few cleats, but what you can also see is that neither corner is anywhere close to square. So we're not going to use a square. We're going to use the stair tread and shelf gauge. So I'm going to loosen the knob that allows me to extend for length. We're going to put this corner in and set the bevel. Then we're going to extend the other end until it's also in place and the bevel's correct. Now we'll lock for length, double check the bevel, lock the bevel, and our instant template is ready to go. I need the back edge of the gauge flush with my material. So I'm going to flip these two stops over. They'll catch the edge. This is a unique feature of this gauge. I'll mark both ends. And now we're ready to cut. These slightly out of square cuts are a perfect example of a great place for a track saw. I know the shelf that I just cut is going to drop in perfectly with no gaps at the ends. It works just as perfectly on stair treads, stair risers, or really anywhere where you're trying to fit in between two fixed planes where you don't know the angles. The stair tread and shelf gauge comes complete with 4 12-inch sections of beam, 1 6-inch section of beam, 2 adjustable bevel ends, 2 flip stops, and all the connecting bars and hardware you need. Whether you do remodeling and install jobs every day or just once in a while, Woodpeckers stair tread and shelf gauge will make your job go smoother and easier and give you the sort of perfect fitting results you'll be proud to show off.